Pulling up to your garage and being able to have motion sensored lights come on instantly. Walking up to your front door, or maybe walking out your back door, maybe taking the trash out on the side, or being able to have something inside the garage. Mr. Beams is one of those names that is known in the world of lighting. This is a customer pick. So not only are we gonna talk about how amazing these are, people that have already purchased this have come back and given it rave reviews. So that's that motion sensoring. So no more having to remember to turn on the light, turn off the light. It will know that you're there. It'll know that it's nighttime, so it's not gonna come on during the day. It's gonna know it's night. It's gonna sense that you're there and click on. So it's convenient, right? Think about bringing in your groceries, your hands are full, the light comes on automatically. It's super convenient. It's also safety, right? Being able to have light so you see where you're going, whether it's icy or it's muddy or it's rainy, you always have light. It's also a security option. You know what bad guys don't like? To be seen. They don't like the lights. And if it's kicking on that motion censored light in parts of your home, that's an indication for them to get out of the way. Now I went out, I looked at Mr. Beams. One of these, I actually couldn't find anybody else that did this in more than a 1-pack, and they ran about $20-ish in there. So if I did 2 of these for $27.99, you'd basically almost be getting a buy one, get one. We're doing a 3-pack, 3 different locations, indoors, outdoors. They're weatherproof. Not only that, they're wireless. They're battery operated, which means put them anywhere, out by the shed, put them on a tree, put them on a fence, wherever you want to do. 3 of them. You're going to pick your color. Do you want it in a black, all 3 in a white, or all 3 in a brown? Brown is my most limited. How many again, Dre? Oh, only 36. 36 people can have them in the 3-pack of the brown. In the black, that'll be my next one to go. We have about 140 of those to go around in the black. Customer pick, $27.99. We're gonna learn all about these. Justin Hyatt's gonna join me on Skype right now, my Mr. Beams guy, to talk about these. Hello, Justin.
Hello. Yeah, Mr. Beams, #1 in the whole entire category of motion-activated battery-operated lighting. What does that mean? Wireless. You don't need any wires. You do not need any electricians. And this is the best time to be picking it up because this is the time of the year that we realize it gets dark early. We wake up early. We need to get to the car. We got the kids going. And then you said it as well, the weather, the ice, the sleet, everything we need to make sure that we're not slipping on outside. The safety, the security, but without the expense. Mr. Beams makes it simple to have light anywhere you want it, outside, inside, and these only need just 3 D batteries to power them up. They are completely weatherproof, so you can put them anywhere outside, by the tree, on the tree, like Tina was saying, on the shed, in the shed. The great part about these is that they are motion activated. So when you walk within about 30 feet, they're gonna automatically turn on. Here's how they look. When I turn my lights off, all of a sudden my Mr. Beams lights are gonna automatically turn on. The great part about that is they're gonna automatically turn off after 20 seconds of not sensing motion, but they will only turn on when it's dark. So you don't have to worry about those activations in the middle of the day. These batteries will last you up to a year and beyond if you were to activate your lights 8 to 10 times a night. So if it's a high traffic area, maybe not as long, but sometimes even longer than a year and a half if you decide to put them out in the yard. And that's one of the great parts about it, Tina, is that putting these out in the yard, it gives you the freedom of not just having to put lights simply on your home. Now you can go even beyond that. Now here's the installation. You pop off the little mount. That's it. Simple. We give you the 3 screws. You decide where you want to put it. I'm just going to show you really quickly. Kind of put it right here on the wall, right? This could be above your garage. This could be above the front door, or above the side door, back there, wherever. There's a little thumb screw on the side, which is a fancy way of saying you don't need another screwdriver for this part. You angle your light, and then you're done. 5-minute installation, Tina, to finally have light anywhere around your home. And you read the reviews. You're getting a lot more than you would find anywhere else, but you're also going to read that people come back and they get more and more and more because they love these.
Okay, I had these all turned on, Justin, and then we took too long to come back out to me because, again, it has an auto shut-off on this.
Turn them to you.
Right. I know. I was like, wait, I did this great magic trick where I got every single one of these to turn on. But there's an auto shut-off, so it's not going to stay on. I think it's a 30-second, right, Justin, auto shut-off?
Correct.
So if there's no
Yep.
motion detected, it'll shut itself off. That's also gonna save your battery. Also, these are LEDs, which means that battery life is gonna last longer. We know that, right? LEDs don't suck as much juice. It doesn't take as much battery life. But think about this. So this is where we, at my home, where we put our motion censored lights that are battery operated. We put ours out on our trees in the backyard, in the far part of our backyard. One on the side, one in the back, one on the other side. That's because our dog goes out to go tinkle at night, and we need like light. He needs to see where he's going. I need to see where he's going. We also put it out by our trash can, which is on the side of my house, towards the front and the back. So when I come out, I've got all the trash bags. I don't have to be able to, try to turn a light on with my elbow or anything. I come out the door, the light knows I'm there, it turns it on. It's also, a little side of the house where I'd like to have some light and some security, and I know I can go out at any time to throw the trash out. And then I go out and I throw the trash out. I come in, the light turns itself off. Being able to do this at any door of your house, the garage, indoors, outdoors. If you have a shed, that's perfect, like a detached shed from your house. Put these on the outside and the inside of the shed. Put these on the fence. Wherever it is that you want to put them, you're getting 3. So do exactly what I did. I put in Mr. Beam's motion sensor lights, and I kind of looked out in the general interweb to see what they were. I could only find people that did a 1. I didn't even see a 2-pack. I know there's out there somewhere. 1, generally they were about $20-something when I went out there and found it. So I was like, how are we doing 3 for $27.99? This is almost like getting 1 and we're just throwing you a freebie 2. 3 of them. Think of 3 different places in your home that you're able to do this. Again, you pop in your 3 D-cell batteries, you mount it wherever it is that you want to go. You're just picking in brown, white, or black. And really quick, Justin, I want to show the difference between the brown and the black. They're just a little different. This is the brown. This is the black. So it's not like I'm not saying, there's an ugly brown, but it's like a very neutral brown that you're getting. This will be my first one to sell out. This is the one in the black. White is always extremely popular when we have these. So think about convenience, security, safety, being able to have these and not worry about it. Don't have to think about it. You don't have to wire anything. You don't have to call an electrician. You don't have to do anything. Anybody can set this up. The day you get it, you can have light in the place that you're deciding to have these. And Justin, I think we're doing these in a 3-pack, which again, I couldn't find anybody else that even does something like this, or even in a 2-pack. I just found them being sold individually, one at a time. It's because once you have one, you're gonna be like, okay, now I want another one in the backyard. I want another one on the side of the house. I want them all over the place. By the way, the brown, 20 people can now own them in the brown. Black, 120. These are gonna be my first 2 to sell out. 722-139, $27.99 on a flex pay, it's $5.60. Right now, Justin, I could think of even though we have these at my house, I could still think of a million different places I would want more lighting.
Well, we all have the same problem. Even if you're a renter, of course, getting light outside around your home or that you're even renting, it's not an expense that you're thinking that you're gonna wanna put up, right? But then, of course, the nice part about it is you can move these lights anywhere. They're not a permanent installation. So if you've been wanting that safety, if you've been wanting that security, lighting is not just for convenience, it's that extra layer of security around your home. When somebody or something walks within 30 feet of any of your lights, you're gonna automatically turn on. One of the great parts about that is it's a visual deterrent, but it's also a visual alarm. So if you're sitting at home, maybe you're by yourself and all of a sudden those lights start to go on, something or somebody's out there. But those people who are out there, who shouldn't be, when they see light, they go the opposite direction. So this is a great extra layer of security around the perimeter of your home. But then, of course, the convenience. Like you were saying, Tina, one of the reasons why I first got Mr. Beams years ago was because out in my yard, when I was living up in Minnesota, my dog would go outside in the middle of the night, and I could not see him. He was just gone until he came back. But I wanted to be able to see where he was going, and then I wanted to be able to go out in the yard and enjoy the yard as well. This goes beyond your home. This is a wireless installation, the expense that you're saving. And then the great part about having Mr. Beams is you can see how much light I've got on me right now. They're 250 lumens. This is only Mr. Beams on me. When you walk within 30 feet, they automatically turn on. They'll stay on for 20 seconds and then automatically turn off to save the life of your battery. But if it continues to sense motion, they're going to stay on, as you can see right now. So it saves your battery. If you activate each light 8 to 10 times a night, these are going to last you up to a year or beyond. Now, the weatherproof part of it is there's a weatherproof seal. right here. So you leave this out in the rain, the sleet, and the snow. It doesn't matter where you're putting them, but if you're wanting that safety and security, a 5-minute install to make your home safer and more convenient, where else are you going to go than Mr. Beams, who's the #1 in the category of doing it? One more time, I want to show you the installation because, a lot of the times we see a lot of those sconces, they're not easy to install. 3 screws. This is the little mount that goes in the bottom. In fact, you can just set it down inside of a garage if you wanted to. You put it on the wall. You take your Mr. Beams, you put it right here inside of your light. Now, one of the nice parts about this, too, is I could even start to twist the light if I wanted to. So it's really articulate in any which way that you want. There's a little thumb screw right here on the side. I go ahead and I adjust it. I tighten it up, and that's it. That's your install. So you got 3 of them, 3 different places, like you were saying, Tina, to finally have light anywhere around your home.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of it with Mr. Beams.
All right, brown is sold out. Congratulations to my fast people getting the brown. Brown gone. Okay. Less than 90 in the black, less than 100 in the white. When you were seeing how many we had left and we just dipped underneath 950 available, let me tell you, when Adam had this last at this price with Justin just a few days ago, 3,000 of these sold out. So I know sometimes you're like, well, there's 950 of these to go around. Au contraire. When these go, once you have them, and if there's a color scheme, like if the black is the one that goes with your home or the white that goes with your home for this $27.99, even put it on a flex pay, which is you break it into 5 monthly payments, grab a few. Because once these are gone, and if you want them all to match around your home, inside, outside, once these are gone, they're gone. If you want to grab 2 sets of these, you are still paying less than what you would pay for a 2-pack. So definitely grab these if you want them in there. If you're just tuning in right now, the thing that makes these, the $65.95 that you see we would normally do this 3-pack at is that motion sensing. You do nothing. You put the batteries in, and then it just knows you're there. It also knows when it's daytime and it's nighttime, which to me was such an upgrade to this one. It's not clicking on all day long as you're walking in front of it. That's just gonna eat up the juice of the batteries. It knows from dusk to dawn, okay, it's nighttime. Now I know I need to motion sense. Now I know I need to do my job. It's going to be that smart. So again, no wires. 3D batteries in each one of these, they're off and going. And because it's LED light, that battery life is gonna last a long time. And I know, Justin, you were saying almost up to a year if it's kind of used, regularly. But you're getting 3 of these in any place you want. And I was talking about sheds. Both Justin and I were talking about our dogs going tinkle out in the yard and being able to see them from, because look, we have, different animals that are out and about in my neighborhood, whether it's coyotes or it's raccoons or whatever. I just want to make sure I have a visual on whatever's going on out there. And this part of the year, it is dark. So early, it is dark when I get up, it's dark when I leave the house. Being able to have light for safety, security, and convenience is well worth it. 722-139, 40 left in the black, Justin. So that will be definitely my next one to sell out.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which color. Black on the white home looks like security cameras. White with the white trim. Black you can hide anywhere. Camouflage it. I know you're gonna love them. Read the reviews and definitely shop around. You'll see that this is the best price anywhere.
I love it, Justin. It was so nice to see you. Your sweater looks very nice.
Thank you. We kind of match.
I know. I like that about you. All right. This is how we're kicking off the hour. Really quick, these ones, I'll let you know when the entire thing sells out. I'll keep an eye on that one for you. We talked about this at the beginning of the hour and you guys jumped on it quick. It's because you saw that price and you were like, what?